What's up, everybody? So today we are still working on the truck. We gotta get this interior finalized. Last video we ended up getting the seats all done up, and those things look good. I really like the way those turned out. And at the end of the video we mentioned that we want to do door panels because, as you guys can see here,
they're brown.
They are brown. That's like the only thing in this thing that's still brown aside from the headliner, which we haven't figured out yet. So for the door panels, we're going to go ahead, pop these off, and make our own homemade ones. Now, if you guys remember when we ended up swapping over the doors and the exterior of this vehicle, we did have the gray door panels on this, but they were all warped, they didn't fit right, and they had holes cut into them for the speakers. So the plan of attack is going to be to take those door panels off, put them over here, trace them out, make a template out of this material. This is hardboard. We got this from Menards.
Yep.
Or I guess you can get it at Home Depot.
Wherever.
Too. Any like hardware, lumber store should carry this kind of stuff. But this is what we're going to use. So we're going to make a template out of it, cut it out, trace it and everything, and find all of our holes that we can go ahead, put in our clips, which we have right here. These will all just be cut out. You guys can see we're already kind of practicing here. We got the holes up here, and it'll just slide over. We have to notch it a little bit more, but that's basically the idea. And then once those are all put in, we can go ahead and put fabric on. This is the fabric we end up getting. It's a nice suede. We got it from Joann's Fabrics. I know a lot of you guys asked me back in the previous videos where I've gotten like the suede for the Civic and stuff, but that is it. It is from Joann's.
It's our go-to.
Yep, I mean that's pretty much the only fabric store we have local to us.
Yeah. And
it's pretty decent quality, so that's what we're going to be running for that. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this. Let's get the door panels taken off of the truck and get our templates drawn up. Okay, so as you guys can see here, we got the door panel taken out. Now all we need to do is go ahead, strip this thing down. So we need to take the fabric and stuff off of here, take out this vent piece, and we'll probably have to paint this too, just so it matches.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we flip this thing over, you can see here it's just stapled down and then glued as well. So we need to pry all that up, get the foam backing off, and then it looks like these are gonna have to be I don't know if they just twist off or what, but we'll get those out. Same thing with all these clips. They all need to come out. So let's go ahead, do that next, and then we can draw up our template. So there you guys have it. We got the door panel completely stripped. There is no more foam, no more fabric on this anymore, and it is all cleaned up. Next step up, we'll go ahead and trace it out and get ready to cut this. So there it is. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but the template is made now. Let's go ahead, get this thing cut out. Okay, so you guys have it. We got the first template made. It is completed, all cut out. You guys can see that we already put the plastic clips in, but I think we're gonna end up replacing those because these ones here, the plastic clips ended up breaking. So rather than using all these old plastic clips, we're gonna replace them with all brand new ones. So we have to go get those clips, but before we do that, we're gonna go ahead, since this is the passenger side, we're gonna go ahead and cut out the driver's side. So let's do that next. Okay, we just managed to get our second panel done, as you guys can see here. Next up, we're gonna go ahead, paint all of our trim pieces that we have for the door panel. So we have these vents here, we have the handle that goes here, I guess the armrest that goes here, the door handle that goes up there, and then the window crank that goes here. We're gonna paint it with the same stuff that we had before, which is that color coat black, and it'll match the rest of the interior pieces that we have. Once that's completed, we can go ahead, glue the doors, and put the fabric down. All right, so we got everything set up, ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and paint all this stuff black. These are some extra pieces that we had. We're just gonna go and paint these black. These is like for the back wall and stuff, just some plugs. Not really important, but figured while we're doing all this painting, we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then same thing with this. This is that door sill piece. We ended up scratching. I think we put the seat in, so we're gonna go ahead and hit that with a respray just to fix this, and then we should be good. So let's go ahead and paint this. So there you guys have it. Everything is sprayed, looking good. We ended up tipping these up here. Got the insides of them as well. So these are all completed now. Next step up is going to go ahead, glue these down, and get these all ready to go. But first, we need to go get these clips. So we're going to run real quick to the store, go get some clips, and then come right back.
A few moments later.
We're back now. We ended up getting our clips. Let's go ahead and finish these up. Put these in the new door panels that we made, and then go ahead and wrap them with our fabric. Okay, so now it's time for our fabric. We got our door card set up here. It's ready to go. All the clips are in place. And then here's the fabric. I have this upside down currently. The suede side is underneath. And we got the pattern or the direction that we want it to go. So we'll go ahead, spray this down with this headliner adhesive, this 3M stuff. We use this on the Civic. Worked really well, so we're going to use the same thing here. Just coat this whole thing with the glue. Take that, coat that with the glue, and then flip it over on top of here and just push it in. Okay, so we got it all in place now. We can go ahead, let this kind of cure up. We'll have to cut out each one of the holes and go around the edges here to fold it over. But I think you guys get the idea. So we'll finish this one up and then do the other one as well. Okay, so we just managed to get the door panels all done. We're gonna let them cure for now. We got the one sitting up on the roof, which we can show you guys that one here in just a second. But here is the other one. We're letting this just kind of set up. We just did the backside of it. This is just kind of give you guys an idea of what it looks like to tuck everything for like the holes. Pretty simple. Everything out on the backside too is just kind of wrapped. Just cutting little notches in here and then folding it over. But yeah, overall it was pretty easy. You want to grab the one on the roof?
Yeah.
I'm sure it might be a little dirty now, but
yeah, well, I'm trying to wipe the.
we were just trying to let it set up because this stuff takes about an hour to fully dry. So I don't want to just stick them on the doors just yet. Yeah, it's got a little bit of dirt on it.
Does it? Yeah, it does. They need to be vacuumed.
But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. You can see like where the indentations are for the clips and stuff, but I think it'll be fine. It's way better than what the factory ones were.
Way better.
So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead, let this stuff cure up, then we'll come back and reinstall everything. Okay, so as you guys can see here, we got the door panels completed. They are looking good. We got the vents put back in. We can go ahead and throw these in the truck, but I just want to give you guys a quick look while they're outside because they look awesome,
They're nice.
man. I'm really happy with the way these turned out. They're very plain, very simple, which I like these a little bit better than especially these leather ones that we had, or I guess fake leather, whatever you want to call
Leather,
it.
whatever.
It's just got those indentations and stuff.
They're
where-
just very old man.
yeah, and this is very clean, very simple,
Mhm.
matches the seats, and as you can see here, we got the suede pattern, so it goes up and down style. When you go like left and right, you guys can kind of see it on the camera, but in person you can't. It doesn't look as good. Up and down, so it matches the same way that the seats run. Yeah, we might have to take a little lint roller or something to try to get some of the
there's some
dust and stuff
on
off.
it.
But otherwise, yeah, they look really good. So let's go ahead, throw these in the truck now, and get the finished look. So there you guys have it. We got the door panels all done. I think they look awesome. They turned out a lot better than I thought they were going to be.
Dude.
And in case you guys are wondering why we ended up swapping those out, the factory door panels that were on there, first of all, were ugly. Second of all, the trim and stuff, all these wooden pieces that we have here, this is all blown out from where the handle was. It's very thin. This has obviously like gotten wet. So they need to be replaced, and I think having the suede will match the seats really well and the overall look of the interior. So now the interior is basically all blacked out. I think the only things that are left to upgrade: steering wheel, headliner, which, like we said, we've been trying to figure something out to do for there, and I think we might have an idea. I don't know if we're going to do it
Just
anytime
yet.
soon.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to enjoy the truck the way it is.
Drive it
But,
around.
Yeah. It needs, for sure, steering wheel. Probably need to do something with the radio. And
Yeah,
I'd like to do something
we don't
with...
have a radio.
Yeah. We need to do something with, like, the shift boot. The shift
Yeah, because
area.
it's brown and it's
I'd like to find
It's
like a center
missing something,
console.
yeah.
Maybe we were kind of playing around because we did take the one out of the B2600 and we placed it in here. We don't have the bracketing for it, but
Yeah, we should have robbed that.
yeah, we ended up just setting it here. Now, if we end up, we could probably make our own brackets. And I don't know if this is too big for a shift boot, but this is kind of the idea.
Well, I think we could even like put the boot like
Attached
in here,
to it?
attach
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So we'll see if we end up using this or not. I'm not entirely sure. I'd really like to get a center console just so you actually have like an armrest area too. It'd
Somewhere
make
to
things
actually put cups.
a little more
Is it
convenient.
Here.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of a, you can't set anything there. So now that we have the interior basically completed, next up we need to go ahead and get this thing cleaned up because we got a mess on the carpet.
You
But-
name it, it's in here.
Yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this interior look. It's all, like we said, blacked out for the most part.
It's clean.
Needs a few more things, but yeah, I'm happy with this. So hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.